Good evening and welcome to H.O. Clemens Arena as we come to you on 89.7 KUAP FM live on the radio and tape delayed, of course, on UAPB Television Sports. We are proud to bring you exciting Lady Lion basketball here this evening. Tim Stubbs courtside, of course, our crew here in-house and back in the studio as well. The Lady Lions taking on Alabama A&M. The Lady Bulldogs coming in from Huntsville, Alabama. Just about set for the opening tip here. UAPB in their home white jerseys with their gold trim and the burgundy of Alabama A&M in their road attire. We are set. Opening tip's going to go to Alabama A&M as we are just underway here from the Hyper. Dixon trying to go left side with it, now working it inside and tipped away and stolen. It's Walker again for UAPB with those good hands. Great defensive player for the Lady Lions. Here is Walker looking to dump it down low. Got 15 on the shot clock. Asia trying to get rid of it. Now Campbell's going to come and help as they get it to Bruton. Bruton wants to drive all the way off the glass and good. Nice drive by Destiny Bruton, the freshman from Sylvania, Georgia. A great take there, and the Lady Lions lead 2-0. Alabama A&M with the basketball. They'll work it left side of the floor here, top of the key. Strickland, their point guard. Now they get it to the forward on the right side, Dixon. Dixon tried to hand it off in the middle of the lane that time to Moffitt, and Moffitt was fouled by the Lady Lions, I believe. That was Goodman. And that is Shami Goodman, freshman from Chicago for the Lady Lions. First team foul. Her first. 2-0, just a minute going by here. Dixon's got it deep in the left corner. Now they'll work it to the left wing, back top of the keys. They work it around the perimeter here. Strickland in the lane, draws contact, throws up the shot, no good. But she'll draw the foul and have a couple of free throws coming up here. Brittany Strickland, junior guard out of Stockbridge, Georgia. She'll toe the line here for 2 shots. Been a mainstay for this ball club for the last few years. For Coach Shamiko Randall. First shot is good for Strickland. She'll have one more coming up. Don't forget we'll have men's action coming up shortly after this one. Second shot in and out, no good. Campbell secures the rebound for Pine Bluff. Lady Lions will push it across midcourt here, leading 2-1 early on. Bruton takes a little bit of contact, now trying to get it inside to Campbell. Campbell at the free throw line, backs into the lane. Shot up, they'll wave it off and call a foul on the floor. And that's going to be on Dixon, Brooke Dixon. 6'1" junior from Ventura, California, picks up the foul, her first. And the first team foul on Alabama A&M. Goodman will inbound it for the Lady Lions. A tough pass deflected off of Bruton, so it's going to go back to A&M. Well contested there on the inbound, and the Bulldogs force a turnover. Strickland holds her dribble. Now to Dixon at the foul line. She'll take the jumper and hits. Brooke Dixon gives Alabama A&M a quick 3-2 lead early on here. Nearly 2 minutes in. Here's Asia Richardson. Trying to get it down to Campbell, and Carlisha Walker didn't like it. So Bruton will come out high and take it. Screen from Campbell, 15 to shoot. Dribbling in the lane, shot up off the glass, too strong, no good. Walker the offensive rebound and the stick back. Strong rebound and put back for Carlisha Walker. And Walker doing work as she normally does. Here's Dixon, little ball fake, trying to get it inside, and there's Walker with the steal. She'll kick it ahead. Shami Goodman takes some contact, throws up the shot. They're going to get it 2 shots here as there was a blocking foul on Brittany Strickland of A&M. So 2 shots coming up for the freshman from Chicago, Shami Goodman. 2 shots. 2 free throws are good for Goodman. And there's Walker again with another steal. Well, she's something else. Lady Lions in transition, Asia Richardson. And Asia knocks in the 10-footer in the lane in transition. The Lady Lions have a quick 8-3 lead here. Strickland will set it up for the Bulldogs. Picked up by Bruton out high on the right wing. Now they get it inside. Miles turns, little ball fake, and off the glass. Nice footwork, gets the basket on Walker. 8-5, UAPB leads by 3. Bruton will push it ahead, some token pressure at midcourt. Now works it right side of the floor, nearly a steal there by Gadsden. Here's Asia Richardson to Campbell, tough pass. Campbell's gonna go all the way up the left side of the lane, but blows the layup. Now Richardson's gonna get called for the reach-in foul. .16:37 to go here. Early first half, UAPB leading Alabama A&M here in women's action, 8-5. Snowden just checked in for A&M. They'll work at top of the key here to Scipio. Needs some help. Flashing forward in the lane. Miles kicks it out. And Brooke Dixon once again. It's another jumper. She's got 2 in a row. It's now 8-7, Lady Lions by a point. Bruton, left side. Now they get it to Diamond Richardson. Top of the key, Goodman spots up for 3, will not go. Battle for the rebound, and Diamond Richardson has it for the Lady Lions. They'll reset the offense here with Goodman at the top. Works it left side of the floor, screen from Campbell. Now they'll hand it off to Bruton with 12 to shoot. Holds her dribble left side of the floor, waits on a screen from Campbell, gets it, goes backside, pull up 15-footer is good, but they're gonna wave off the basket and call a foul on the floor before the shot. And that's gonna lead us to our first media timeout of the ball game. We'll take it with them. 15:36 to play here, early first half. Lady Lions leading Alabama A&M by a score of 8-7.
Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change.
Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet. Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women.
I could use your help.
Yeah!
Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena here, and for our radio listeners, still no commercial breaks, so you're going to hear a little bit of silence in between some of those media timeouts, so keep mind of that. Lady Lions up 1 with the basketball. Here's Shami Goodman, the baseline drive, and the shot was short, no good, taken down by A&M. Now they're in transition. They want to push it ahead, and they'll turn it over. Trying to get it quickly up to Scipio in transition, a little 2-on-1 break there, but Snowden's pass was offline and out of bounds. So 15:23 to play. Early first half. UAPB leading the Lady Bulldogs of A&M 8-7 here. Bruton picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Gonna have to call a timeout or a 5-second call, and they're gonna turn it over. So 5-second violation. On the Lady Lions. And for UAPB, that is their second turnover. They have forced 3 turnovers by A&M, and that resulted into 6 points, and there's another one right there. As a player control foul charge is going to be issued to Janie Miles. .18 on the shot clock here. Working out high is Goodman. Now Walker's got it. Dribble drive and the kick out to Richardson. knifes her way through a double team, but gets called for a travel. Left side of the floor, it's Snowden for A&M. She picks up her dribble with Bruton right there, but now they'll get it to the left block, and Sharika Logan looked like maybe took a step or two extra there, but going to get a foul called, I believe, on Campbell. Yeah, they're going to get Molly Campbell her first, and team foul number 4 on the Lady Lions. Bruton's going to check out for UAPB as Carr checks in. They're on the inbound. An easy look at a 2 right at the basket. Miles misses the little bunny right there. So the Lady Lions have it back, leading by 1. Good screen by Walker. Now she'll get it back top of the key. Left side to Richardson. Now Carr, top of the circle here. Picks up her dribble. Knocked away, stolen. Good hands. In transition now, Snowden wants to take a 1-on-3 here as the Lady Lions got back on defense. Misses the layup. And Shami Goodman comes away with it here in transition on the other end. Now she'll slow it down and try to set it up, although she's got a harassing defender, Gaston, all over Goodman. Now to Carr at the foul line. A screen from Campbell. A whistle and a block is going to be on Jalen Snowden. And that's the first on Snowden, team foul number 5. Here on the inbound, Carr forces one into Walker. The extra pass pays off. The easy 2 by Campbell. The assist by Carlisha Walker. Heads up basketball player. 10-7. UAPB by 3. 13-15 to play here in the first half. Gadsden now left side of the lane. They'll get it to Logan. Her shot is no good and knocked out of bounds, trying to get the putback there as Campbell had position. So UAPB will get it back. Jasmine Victorian checks in for the first time as Campbell will take a seat for the Lady Lions here. 7 minutes in, UAPB leads 10-7. Shot clock started late there on the inbound, so they'll have to figure that out. Here's Goodman, the kick out to Carr. And we're going to whistle on a foul here, a hold, as they were trying to inbound it. .52 to go here in the first. Lady Lions up 10-7. Inbound to Goodman. Pull-up jumper from 15, left side, no good. And a tie-up on the rebound. We're going to get a reach-in foul instead on Carlisha Walker. Pull-up jumper is good for Strickland. Inside the three-point line, top of the key there. Makes it 10-9. Been pretty tight so far the first 8 minutes here. Biggest lead's been 3 by the Lady Lions. Here's Goodman for 3, and she throws up an air ball from the left wing and out of bounds to the Bulldogs here. Just over 12 minutes to go. Here in the first, 10-9. UAPB by a point. Strickland off of a screen. Now in the lane, they'll get it to Moffitt. Moffitt tried to throw it out, and Goodman flashes for the steal. In transition to Carr. She draws the foul, and has 2 shots coming up. She was attempting a layup in transition. And she'll have a couple of free throws here. Sharice Carr, 5'8" senior out of Dearborn, Michigan. And that foul was on Shatarion Moffitt. Her first, team foul number 7. So it'll be bonus time for the Lady Lions rest of the half here. As Carr misses the first free throw, she'll have another. Misses both. Rebound Strickland for the Bulldogs. They'll push it ahead to Moffitt. And Moffitt travels. And we're going to have a media timeout. With that turnover, the Lady Lions will get it back. 11:56 remaining here in the first half. The Lady Lions of UAPB leading the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M by a score of 10-9. Right back in just a moment.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
11:50 to play here in the first. 10-9, UAPB leading by a point with the basketball here. Victorian driving right side and traveled. Took a extra little step there. She was getting ready to pass the ball down low and turns it over. That is turnover number 5 for the Lady Lions. UAPB forcing 8 turnovers so far here against the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to get it down low, and somehow that ball went in. And Scipio gets the basket there. And A&M on top 11-10 as we seesaw back and forth. Down low, Victorian, turnaround. Jumper is good from 8 feet. UAPB back on top now, 12-11. Right side jumper will not go. And the rebound down by UAPB. Lady Lions up by 1, 10:40 to go here in the first half. Carr to Victorian, 15-footer left elbow, no good. And Mirnar with the offensive rebound and stick back. And so Manier, rather, with the basket. UAPB leads 14-11. Just over 10 to play here in the first half. And they're going to have a travel on Scipio, and that is turnover number 9 for A&M. .10:07 to play. Pardon me here while I work something out with my mic just for a second. I think I got it fixed here. 9:46 to go. Lady Lions with the basketball leading 14-11. Inbound to Richardson, puts it on the floor here and trying to hand it off to Victorian on the right baseline and turns it over. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Strickland left side, backs it out now. They'll work it around the horn here. Knifing in the lane, Scipio. The pass and the jumper taken by Martin, no good. Rebound Victorian for UAPB. So Lady Lions lead by 3 as we approach the 9-minute mark here in the first half. Bruton kicks it out. Carr to Victorian. Getting ready to back down on the block and get a shot off, and then she got it stripped and stolen away. Gadsden with the steal, top of the key. Sipiel's jumper no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. UAPB will get it back here with 8:53 remaining in the first half, leading 14-11. Left side of the floor, Carr, and they're gonna have a foul here. I believe a illegal screen on UAPB. That's gonna be on Diamond Richardson. Top of the key, Strickland. Now right side to Sipiel. They'll work it back to Strickland here in the lane. Little up and under move off the glass and good. Nice move there by Strickland. Cuts it to a 1-point game. 8:10 to play here in the first. Checking into the game for UAPB was Wormley. Right side, 3-point. Shot way off the mark by Destiny, or Diamond Richardson rather. And the other end just throwing up a wild shot, falling out of bounds was Martin. Bulldogs get it back and they'll reset it here, and they're gonna have to see what the shot clock may be off a bit. 7:44 to go. UAPB leading 14-13. Strickland will inbound it here for the Lady Bulldogs. They put 19 on the shot clock with 7:44 to go here in the first half. Strickland holds it out high, looks for a screen, now dumps it down low on the left block. And it's going to be a travel as she lost her footing a little bit trying to back down. That was Janie Miles. So the Lady Lions will get it back here when we resume play after this media timeout. 7:36 to go. First half, UAPB 14, the Lady Bulldogs 13. Right back in a moment.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Lady Lions will inbound it, leading by a point. As they'll set it up with Bruton top of the key here. 14-13 with 7:20 to play here in the first. Bruton's got it. Works it out high. Dribble drive, left side of the lane. Nice pass. And the shot is missed by Munir. So the Bulldogs will get it back here. Strickland, right side. Now they'll get it to Miles, who kicks it back out. Strickland wanted the shot. Now she'll drive in the lane off the glass. And a foul driving to the basket. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 here for the Lady Bulldogs. First shot for Strickland is good. She'll have one more. Ties it at 14. Now the second free throw puts A&M ahead 15-14. Some pressure here by the Lady Bulldogs. Richardson right side of the floor. Now they'll work it to Bruton, who works it back out high. The shot clock is totally off here on the top of the basket here for UAPB. In the lane, throwing up a tough shot and gets it to go in the lane was Bruton. Destiny Bruton. And they got unplugged over there. Here back on the other end, shot up underneath the basket is no good by Gatson, and UAPB secures the rebound, leading 16-15. Just over 6 to play. Step back jumper is off the mark and no good by Richardson. Pull up jumper for Strickland, other end is short, and she gets her own rebound, and they'll reset the shot clock with 5:45 to go, and UAPB leading 16-15. A&M with the basketball. Strickland off a curl, back quickly to Gatson for three, no good. And Bruton's got the rebound for Pine Bluff. Lady Lions will slowly bring it ahead here. Trying to get it into Munir, and the pass was stolen away, and now needing some help was Snowden, and now there's a loose basketball all over the floor, and Bruton's got it back inside to Walker, and she's fouled by Snowden, and Walker's going to shoot two for UAPB. And going to have a 30-second timeout here by the Bulldogs. We'll keep it here with 5:08 remaining here in the first half. UAPB leading 16-15. We will resume play here in a moment. We will have Carlisha Walker shooting two at the line. First shot is good for Walker. She'll have one more here. And got them both. Carlisha Walker with 4 points in the game, giving the Lady Lions a 3-point lead. Driving in the lane, trying to get a pass off, and then it was deflected, and A&M was able to corral it and lay it up and in and draw the foul while doing so. That was Janie Miles who gets the basket, and foul on Amber Hagee, who just checked into the ball game. That's her first. And the shot is good, and we're tied at 18. Here's Wormley. Top of the key, they'll set it up with Shami Goodman. Right side, open three for Richardson is good. Diamond Richardson drills the triple. UAPB back on top, 21-18. Just over 4 minutes to play here. Flashing for the steal was Walker, couldn't get it. Pull-up jumper was no good from 15 by Miles. UAPB's got it back on the other end. In transition, and it's Carlisha Walker with the basket. And UAPB's lead, they may have changed it to a 2 a moment ago because it had 21-18. And then you add 2 more on that, should be 23-18 with the scores on 22. So I'm thinking they may have changed that 3 to a 2. Maybe she had a toe on the line. So UAPB leading 22-18 officially on the scoreboard. A foul on UAPB, and shooting 2 free throws coming up here is Nashay Sutton. First shot is good, makes it 22-19. Second shot is good as well, 22-20. Pulls the Lady Bulldogs to within 2 points here. Pine Bluff with the basketball. Under 4 to go here. First half. Here's Carr, will dribble left side, trying to get into the lane there. Going to have a hold or hand check on A&M. That's on Sutton. And we're going to have a media timeout here with 3:52 remaining first half. Lady Lions leading Alabama A&M 22-20. Right back with more Lady Lion basketball here in just a moment.
Time to wake up. I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Don't forget, you've got a job to do today.
Hey, Mom. I got the job. Thanks.
I've got the job. Welcome aboard.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
At the foul line as we resume play here, Carr makes the first. And she'll have one more here. It's a 1-on-1 situation. Both teams with 9 team fouls. Carr this time, she missed both free throws last time. This time she connects on both. So Lady Lions up by 4, 24-20. 3:45 remaining before halftime. UAPB will get it back on the turnover here, and they have forced now 12 A&M turnovers here in the first half. Up by 4 with the basketball. Here's Walker. Kick out to Wormley. Now back to Walker on the right block. Some contact. They'll kick it out. Wide open 3 for Shami Goodman. In and out, no good. And A&M wins the battle for the rebound. They'll push it ahead. Strickland, nice crossover. In transition, the kick out. Sutton for 3, no good, but she draws the foul. And she's going to get 3 free throws. First shot is good for Nashay Sutton, freshman from Benton Harbor, Michigan. One more coming up Trying to cut it to 2, and she does. Should say 2 more coming up. She made that one. She got fouled on a 3-point attempt. She makes the first 2 free throws. Now she'll have 1 more here, trying to cut it to a 1-point game. And she makes all 3. So 24-23, UAPB by 1. As we approach the 3-minute mark. Shot up, no good. Left side, and A&M clears the rebound. They'll push it ahead. Good hands by Campbell. Poking it away from behind. The steal, the kick ahead. Carr on the run out, an easy layup. UAPB back on top by 3, 26-23. Forcing a lot of turnovers on A&M. 2.5 to play here in the first. Lady Lions lead 26-23. Put that on the floor was Miles, and she's fouled on the way to the basket. She'll shoot 2. A lot of fouls here in the first half. Lady Lions now with 10 team fouls and 9 on A&M. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. Second one is there. It's 26-24 now. Left side to Carr. Now on the baseline, Victorian, little up and under, and she's going to get called for traveling. Had a little ball fake there and moved a little too much. Gets called for steps. 26-24. UAPB by a deuce at the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Strickland here at the top of the key, picked up by Goodman on the floor. Trying to dump it off at the last second. Now they'll kick it out. 3-point shot by Scipio's no good. Offensive rebound by Miles, and then she lost it out of bounds. She dribbled it off her foot. Right side to Carr. Lady Lions by 2 here. Campbell out high, now left side to Bruton. They'll work it to Goodman. Reversal here on the pass to Carr, and she gets it to a flashing Victorian up the right side of the lane, and she gets the 2 to go off the glass. 28-24, Lady Lions back up by 4 here. 1:20 to go before half. Miles, little dribble drive and off the foot of Victorian and out of bounds with 15 on the shot clock here. 1:13 to play before halftime. And a bad pass off the fingertips of Sutton, and Carr's got the steal and misses the layup with a little bit of contact here on the other end. A&M's going to come away with it. 1 minute to go before halftime. Strickland, dribble penetration, kick out, 15-footer in and out, no good by Scipio. Offensive rebound, and the stick back is good for Shakira Logan. And that'll stop the clock with 49 seconds after the timeout here by the Lady Lions. They'll have the ball when we resume play here in just a moment, leading 28-26. Right side. Carr down low to Victoria and knocked out of bounds. His last touch knocked out of bounds there by Shakira Logan with 18 on the shot clock, 36 on the game clock here. Victoria in the kick out left side to Campbell. Open jumper from about 12 feet, but she threw up an air ball. And now tie-up situation here as A&M was getting ready to go the other way in transition. Lady Lions will get it back on alternating possession with 25 seconds left before halftime. Shot clock is off. UAPB can hold for the final shot, leading by 2 here. Left side, Goodman puts it on the floor. Top of the key, pull up, 12-footer in the lane is good for Bruton, Destiny Bruton. And that was right at the buzzer, and we are at halftime. And a great way to close out the half for Coach Nate Kilbert and his Lady Lions, leading Alabama A&M by a score of 30-26 here at the half.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
We are set for the second half here. Tim Stubbs back courtside from H.O. Clemens Arena. Pardon me while I take a drink of water real quick. 30-26 our score. UAPB leads by 4. A&M with the basketball. The opening possession had a pretty easy shot underneath and a miss. Point blank by Janie Miles. So Lady Lions get it back, leading by 4. Just underway here in the second half. A&M, Alabama A&M makes their way here from Huntsville, Alabama. Walker the kick out to Bruton. They'll set it up here with 10 on the shot clock. Screen from Campbell out high. Back to Campbell, a little pick and pop, but pass was deflected and stolen away. And now Asia Richardson nearly has a steal, and A&M gets it back. Strickland off the glass, no good from 15. The putback is there, however, for Shatarian Moffitt. Right side is Bruton, now top of the key to Walker. Pull up from 15, no good for Bruton. The offensive rebound stick back is no good by Goodman, out of bounds to A&M. So 18:41 to go. Same, or 30-28 rather. 2-point lead for UAPB. They led 30-26 at halftime. A&M with the basketball here, down 2. Dixon top of the key here. Now right side. They work it back and a steal. Coming right at us. And I have the basketball. And now I don't. Okay. Goodman's going to have it for UAPB as Asia Richardson. That was in the middle of making that call and had players flying in here courtside right into us. And it was Asia Richardson that forced that turnover. Now she's got it, and she's going to go up the right side of the lane, off the glass, and good. Asia Richardson with the basket. 32-28. UAPB by 4. 2 minutes gone by here. Little jump stop in the lane and layup It is good for A&M. That was Gatson with the basket. Campbell, cross-court pass. Richardson again off the glass and good. The assist by Campbell, and Richardson knows what to do with it after that. 34-30, UAPB by 4. 17:25 to go. Top of the key, Strickland, pull up, 18-footer, too strong, and Walker positions herself and clears the board. UAPB leading by 4 with the basketball, 3 minutes into the second half here. Here's Asia Richardson, now to Walker. Backdoor cut, layup is good. That is great basketball right there. Walker with the great feed, and Goodman lays it softly off the glass for the easy backdoor layup. Can't draw it up and execute any better than that. 36-30, largest lead of the game here for UAPB, and a steal by Walker. That's her third steal of the game. Here's Richardson. Now kicks it back, and they'll set it up with Bruton top of the key here. UAPB with some momentum. Left side of the floor. Still holding her dribble is Bruton. Campbell was on the left block trying to get the basketball. Now they'll work it with 9 seconds on the shot clock to the top of the key here. Goodman. Left side, pass is tipped. Shot clock is going to run out on them. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be UAPB's ball, but just one on the shot clock. 16-12. Inbound pass to Walker, and she nearly got it to go. Maybe got a foul there, no call. And it spun in and out of the basket with one on the shot clock. A&M's got it back. Three-point shot left side is good for Strickland. Cuts the lead in half. Now a three-point lead. 36-33, Lady Lions by a triple. 15:50 to go, second half. Here's Walker. Cross-court pass. Bruton for three. Short. Rebound, and Dixon's got it. Now to Strickland in transition. She'll push it ahead. Underneath the basket, reverse layup is good by Gatson. Cuts it to one, a 5-0 run here for the Lady Bulldogs. Makes it a 36-35 ball game with 15 left. Richardson nearly walked with it there. Now out high is Campbell, and left side with 10 on the shot clock. They'll get it to Goodman. Walker in the lane, puts it on the floor, goes up with a shot. It's blocked. They're going to call jump ball, tie up, alternating possessions. Going to give it to the Bulldogs. We'll have our first media timeout of the second half here. We'll step aside. 15:01 remaining in the ball game. 36-35. UAPB leading the Lady Bulldogs by a point.
When you earn your GED diploma, the barriers in your life fall. Take the first step and get free GED information in your area at 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or yourged.org. Earn your GED diploma and begin your brighter future.
A&M with the basketball, trailing by a point here, 36-35. Working around the perimeter, left side, Scipio, now Strickland, top of the key. And she traveled. Didn't put it on the floor there. She tried to make a little basketball move. And if she would have dribbled once with it, she'd have been okay. Bruton with the basketball now to Goodman. Here's Victoria, and she'll take the jumper, and no good from 15 off the right elbow as she just checked into the ball game. Left side is Strickland. A little give and go back and forth between Strickland and Miles. Miles now has it, strong drive, and the kick out. She may have got away with a travel. Pull up jumper, no good by Scipio. Now out to Dixon there on the rebound, but it never hit the rim, so there's 2 on the shot clock. And Strickland has to crank it up from about 25 feet and missed it. In transition, Bruton with the little ball fake off the glass and good. So Bruton's basket gives UAPB a 3-point lead here. Top of the key, Miles needs help, almost threw it away. Pull-up jumper left side from 15 on the baseline, no good, in and out by Janie Miles. UAPB's got the rebound, they'll push it ahead to Goodman. Goodman drives baseline, handoff to Victorian, misses the shot underneath the basket, and out of bounds off of A&M with 13:19 to play. Top of the key to Bruton, now left side to Carr, who just checked into the ball game. Victorian to take the jumper, and a little bit too strong, had a good look at it from 15, no good. 7 minutes into the second half here. Dixon, kick out. Martin's jumper from 17, no good, top of the key. And UAPB pushes it in transition the other way. Victorian's got the easy layup with the left hand, good feed by Bruton. Lady Lions back up 5, 40-35. Gadsden now to Scipio, the kick out. Martin to Dixon on the right baseline. They're working around the perimeter with 10 on the shot clock here. Strickland puts her shoulder down, drives hard in the lane, and she's fouled. Stops the clock at 12:24. .15 to play. Off the curl there, Gadsden off of a screen, drives in the lane, and she's fouled on the way to the basket. She's going to shoot a couple of free throws here, and let's see who they're going to call this on. It'll be on Victoria in her first, team foul number 2. And the inbound, they'll quickly get it to Gadsden. Now she'll work at top of the key here. Left side to Scipio. Kick out. 3-point shot, right side, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Lady Lions. UAPB leading by 5 with the basketball here, 11:50 to play. Diamond Richardson in the ball game now. They'll kick it right side to Carr. Pull up 15-footer is good from the right wing. And the Lady Lions lead by 7, their largest lead of the game. 11.5 to play. And trying to get it down low, knocked out of bounds. Going to be Bulldog basketball with 14 on the shot clock, but we have immediate timeout here. 11:20 remaining here in the second half. UAPB leading 42-35 over the Lady Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. Right back in a moment.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Foul's going to be on Manier, and Bulldogs capitalizing on the inbound play, and they get a three-point play as the free throw is good for Miles. Now 42-38. Diamond Richardson with the basketball now to Munir. Now they'll get it back, and Richardson throws it off the glass, but she's whistled for the travel. .10:50 to play. Lady Lions leading 42-38. Top of the key to Miles, down low, great backdoor look there, and the easy layup for Scipio. .10:25 remaining. UAPB's lead now cut from 7-2, a 5-0 run. Victorian just trying to work her way to the basket, and their shot's blocked. 2-on-1 break here, and the Lady Bulldogs have tied it up. Janie Miles with the basket. .42 all. 9:55 remaining. Cross-court pass to Carr, driving baseline. Shot up and good, but they're going to wave off the basket and say the foul was on the floor on the drive instead of the shot. Here's the inbound pass to Goodman. Right side, they'll get it to Diamond Richardson. Munir now, tough pass, but Carr gets it back to Diamond Richardson. Off the glass, no good, draws the foul. So Diamond Richardson will shoot 2 free throws here. 5'6" junior from Long Island, New York. 9:33 remaining, and trying to give UAPB the lead again. They had a 7-point advantage, a 7-0 run by A&M, tied it. And now Richardson's free throw gives UAPB a 1-point advantage. Gets 1 of 2. Nice give and go down low. Little 2-man game there. And the Bulldogs get the easy 2 by Shakira Logan. And that puts A&M back on top this 8-1 run here. Diamond Richardson for 3, short, no good. Shami Goodman, the offensive rebound, misses the stick back and out of bounds. Gonna go to the Bulldogs. With 9:01 remaining, the momentum has shifted back the way of Alabama A&M. Down the right block, turn around, little wraparound pass. And the shot's no good by Deborah Martin. She gets it back, and then she's fouled. She's going to shoot 2 free throws here. It's going to be on Victorian, her second. Stops the clock at 8:43. First shot coming up here for Deborah Martin, 6'2" junior from Jefferson City, Missouri. Misses the next one, but how about the offensive rebound as A&M's going to get it back. Leading 44-43, good hands, almost a steal there. Top of the key, passing up the 3. Now trying a little give and go in the lane with Scipio, and knocked away and stolen here. Bruton is going to come away with it for Pine Bluff. They'll push it ahead. Goodman thought about the 3-point shot. Now she'll dribble drive, get it to Carlisha Walker. Walker misses the shot underneath the basket, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2 free throws here. Nice dish there by Bruton. Goodman. So 44-43. Foul was on Janie Miles, and that's Miles' 3rd. Walker to the foul line here for 2 shots. The senior from Itta, Mississippi. Tied at 44 with 8:10 to play as Walker cashes in at the foul line. Left side to Dixon. Puts it on the floor, little dribble drive. Dumps it off. Going up for the shot was Logan. Her shot's blocked, stolen away. Here's Walker now. Good pass in transition. And the easy 2 by Bruton. Good basketball. Lady Lions back on top by 2 here, 46-44. It's been a really good game. Almost a steal. And it's going to be a 10-second violation. They took too long to get it across midcourt. And immediate timeout will step aside. 7:37 remaining in the game. Back and forth we go with momentum swings here. Now the Lady Lions back up 46-44 with 7.
Hey, you going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather!
Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember?
Bark, bark, bark! We're just playing! We're just playing on trying to get you out of here!
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
7:35 to play. 46-44. Lady Lions lead by 2. With the basketball. Here on the offensive end, Asia Richardson's jumper from 15, no good. And A&M's got the rebound. On the shot clock. Nice drive in the lane off the glass. Too strong, however, by Snowden, and battling for the rebound. Knocked out by A&M. UAPB will get it back with 6:58 remaining. Leading by 2. Victorian, nice strong drive to the basket and gets it to go on the right side. 48-44, Lady Lions back up by 4. Timeout called by A&M here with 6:15 remaining. They were about to turn it over again. They've got 22 turnovers in this ball game. Lady Lions with 12 turnovers, and that's been one of the key stats of this game. Lady Lions have scored 21 points off of the 22 turnovers, while the Lady Bulldogs with 10 points off the Lady Lions 12 turnovers, and we're in a 4-point ball game, so that has really played a big factor in this one, as this one can still go either way. UAPB shooting 43% for the ball game, pretty good clip, 19 of 44, while A&M not too bad, 41%, 16 of 39 from the floor. Here on the inbound, they'll get it back to the Bulldogs. Top of the key for three. Strickland with the shot clock winding down. Knocks it in, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. And Strickland's got 13 to lead the way for A&M. 48-47 with 5:55 to play. And that's going to be a little bump there. Out high on the perimeter. Foul on Snowden. Another whistle and a foul. Now these fouls are starting to pile up. 2 in a row. That one's going to be on Brooke Dixon, and that's the third on Dixon. Here's the inbound. Victorian's got a little lane to the basket, but misses the little scoop off the glass and kept alive, knocked out of bounds. Going to be Lady Lion basketball with 5:37 to play, leading by 1. Goodman with the inbound to Bruton. Walker's trying to get the pass down low, but it knocked away and stolen here by Miles, and a jump ball tie-up is going to keep it with Pine Bluff, and A&M just can't get it back on their end of the court here. In the lane, Walker, nice little move off the glass and good. And now a travel on the inbound, trying to get it up the floor there. Snowden travels with it, and turnover number 23 on the Bulldogs. UAPB leading 50-47, and A&M just can't get it back on the other end of the court offensively. Here he goes to Victorian, turn, spin in the lane up with the left hand, and blew a good chance at it. Missed the layup. A&M will try it yet another time to get it up the floor. Whistle and a hold on the right side of the lane there, and that one's going to be on Victorian. That's her third personal. Victorian's got 8 points off the bench, and a real spark for Coach Kilbert's ball club. Here's Dixon, strong move off the glass with the left hand and good. Back to a 1-point game with 4:50 to go. Dixon now with 6 in the contest. Three-point shot, top of the key, rims out, no good by Bruton. A&M the rebound, Strickland to push it ahead here. Reach in foul on Goodman. Yeah, it's going to be her second, team foul number 6. Strong drive right side of the lane. No good by Strickland. UAPB's got it coming back the other way, leading by 1. Timeout call by Coach Gilbert. He's going to call a full timeout. We'll keep it here for a moment. With 4:18 to play, UAPB leading Alabama A&M 50-49 here in women's action. We'll have the men's game coming up for you about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one for our live radio listeners, for our TV viewers that have come on right after. .418 to go, still anybody's ball game. UAPB leading by 1 over the Lady Bulldogs. He'll inbound it here with 20 on the shot clock. Victorian got Walker underneath the basket for the easy 2. Back to a 3-point lead. 52-49, 4 minutes to play. This one could go down to the wire. And driving towards the free throw line, a whistle and a foul call. That was Jalen Snowden with the drive for A&M, and Asia Richardson, her 3rd personal. Free throw off the back of the iron, no good on the 1-and-1. So UAPB will get it back here on the rebound, leading by 3 as A&M fails to convert from the foul line. They'll kick it out. Shami Goodman for 3, in and out, no good. And Strickland pushes it ahead for the Bulldogs in transition, left side of the lane, score it and 1. 1-point game after this, and a chance to tie it from the foul line is Brittany Strickland. Three and a half to go and a missed free throw, and that's a couple of big misses for the Bulldogs. Right side of the lane, nice give and go there from Walker. Victorian lays it off the glass and good, and just the opposite of what we saw a moment ago. This time it was Walker with the assist and Victorian with the basket back on the other end in transition. Pull up 15-footer is good for the Bulldogs. That was Scipio with the basket. A timeout called by A&M with 3:07 to go. 54-53. Lady Lions by 1. They'll have the ball when we resume play here in a moment. Now the Lady Lions with 3 players in double figures. 10 points for Destiny Bruton. 11 for Carlisha Walker and 10 for Jasmine Victorian off the bench. And UAPB is up by 1. Here's Walker, 12 to shoot, kick out. Asia Richardson pull up, 12-footer is good. Asia Richardson. She's got 8, now a near turnover on the inbound, and boy, Richardson applies some major pressure. She will flat get after it defensively. And trying to get it down low on a whistle. 2:29 to go. Lady Lions up 56-53. We'll inbound it here. They may have a 1-and-1. Let's see. Just the 6th-team foul. Next one will be a 1-and-1. It's on Brooke Dixon. That's her 4th foul of the game. Victorian yet again, the spark plug tonight. 12 in the game with another basket, lead up to 5 here with 2 minutes to play. Here's Strickland up and under, missed it. Boy, had a good look at it. 1:45 to go. That's a big miss. UAPB going to call a timeout here. Still hadn't had a media timeout under the 4-minute mark. We've had 3 timeouts by the coaches instead. 58-53, 5-point lead for the Lady Lions with the basketball with 1:41 to go as the Golden Lions are taking control of the game here in winning time.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Here's the inbound coming up to Victorian. 20 on the shot clock. And now a turnover. Victorian trying to get it to Bruton. That led her too far and it went out of bounds. Turning, spinning, top of the key here. Get it to Scipio, that's a charge. And they call a block instead, my goodness. Looked like Victorian was set up there, and if it's on her, it's gonna be her 4th. It may, let's see, it is on Victorian, that is her 4th. And first shot is good. 1:23 to play. Taylor Scipio hits the first free throw, and another one coming up here. Scipio now with 7 in the game. Her second shot is good. 58-55. Here's Asia Richardson. Push it ahead. Lady Lions going to work some clock a little bit here, up by 3, but going to still stay aggressive with that move right there. A layup by Asia Richardson. The feed brilliantly done by Jasmine Victorian. Lady Lions back up 5 with 1 minute to play. Right side now in the lane. Scipio gets it down on the block. Off the glass, no good. An offensive rebound. Scipio stick back. She misses it. Gets it back again. Third try. Not there. Victorian the rebound with 45 seconds left. And now a foul on Strickland, and Gonna have a 1-and-1 coming up here for Shami Goodman. Boy, A&M missed several chances there to get it in and then had to commit the foul with 45 seconds to go. Lady Lions up 5 in a good position here. And they'll go to the foul line for a 1-and-1. And they missed it. Here's Strickland. The kick out. Scipio spots up for 3. Got it. 37 seconds left. Scipio's 3 cuts it to a 2-point game. A&M not going away. Goodman needs some help. About to turn it over, and they do. Strickland gets it ahead. Ball on the floor. Carlisha Walker's going to get called for the foul, I believe. A little undercut. Trying to jump on the basketball, but she ran into Sutton. They're going to have a 1-and-1, maybe a double bonus here, I believe. Let's see, yeah. 2 free throws and a chance to tie it here after Lady Lions had a 5-point lead and at a 1-and-1, a chance to push it to 6 or 7. Now all of a sudden, A&M's got a chance here to tie the game. Makes it a 1-point game on the free throw. Timeout called Lady Lions with 26 seconds left. So the Lady Lions just trying to hold on here. Had a chance to put this game away, and we left the door wide open for the Bulldogs. We'll see what Lady Lions want to do. They're going to have to take care of the basketball and make some free throws, that's for sure. Here's the inbound. After Bulldogs made just 1 of 2 from the foul line, they'll inbound it to the Lady Lions, and Asia Richardson's fouled. She'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 here with 24 seconds left, and these are some big, big free throws. Lady Lions lead by 1 and gonna have to make some free throws. Otherwise, they're gonna let this thing slip away. And misses the front end of 1-and-1. A&M's got it with 20 seconds to go, and they can take the lead here. In the lane, going up for it. Tie up by Carlisha Walker. Alternating possession. It's going to go back to the Lady Lions, I believe. And a timeout on the floor with 16 seconds left. And we'll take a quick timeout with them here as we haven't had a media break. We'll take a quick timeout. 16 seconds left. Lady Lion basketball leading by 1.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything.
It is I, Cruz Zinkerbell. Yeah. Okay, time for cake.
It's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
16 seconds to go. Lady Lions set to inbound it here. And a whistle and a foul. Asia Richardson's going to go back to the foul line. Another 1-and-1 with 15.6 seconds left. Lady Lions leading by 1. And team foul number 9. So still a 1-and-1 here. And first shot is good. So makes it a 2-point game. And misses the second, in and out. A&M a chance to tie or take the lead here with 10 seconds left, almost a turnover. Dixon now to Strickland. Strickland is going to be fouled. Too much pressure. Timeout called by the Lady Lions, and this last 2 minutes has lasted about a half hour here. 61-59 with 5.6 seconds left, and they're going to have free throws, I believe, coming up here for A&M and a chance to tie this game. And first shot is good. It's a 1-point game here. And we are tied. Strickland with 2 clutch free throws has tied the game at 61 with 5.6 seconds left. And now another timeout coming up here. This has been some kind of game. Lady Lions left the door open, had a 5-point lead and a 1-and-1 to extend it, and all of a sudden now here we are, we're tied.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Here's the inbound. 4 seconds. Chance for the win off the glass. In and out, no good. We're going to overtime. Oh my goodness. Destiny Bruton had a great look at it. Off the glass, it went halfway in and came out. Tough break. Man, oh man. Going to overtime. 5 minutes of free basketball.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do
Do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
And we are going to overtime, and on the opening tip, the Bulldogs fell asleep as Lady Lions race the other end here and get an easy layup. It's like they forgot which basket they were going to. Top of the key, jumper by Dixon, no good. Off the glass, Dixon again. 3 tries at it, not gonna happen. 63-61 in overtime, 4:20 to play. Lady Lions up by 2 with the basketball. Victorian, they've had that little high-low cut dump down pass working the whole game. Walker's fouled on the right block. She will shoot 2 free throws, double bonus here. And the Lady Lions are gonna have to capitalize. And second shot is good, so 1 of 2, 64-63, 3-point game. Left side driving in the lane to kick out. Dixon on the baseline now to Strickland. 1 minute going by here in overtime. UAPB by 3. Strickland the pull up. Jumper is good from 10. (64-63), 3:40 to go. 15 on the shot clock. UAPB with the basketball here. Victorian, left side. Diamond Richardson, cross-court pass. Long 3 for Asia Richardson is short and out of bounds as it just grazed the net. Victorian tried to save it and couldn't do so. So a 1-point lead here for the Lady Lions, but A&M's got a chance to regain the lead with just under 3.5 left here in overtime, number 1. Nice pass underneath. You'll give and go there. Dixon with the basket, the assist from Miles. And the Lady Bulldogs back on top by 1, 65-64. Foul again on A&M. It's going to be Walker. They're going to have to make these free throws. .249 to go. Free throws are good. We're Lady Lions back up by 1. Pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound. Richardson's got it, gives it to Bruton with 2.5 to play. Lady Lions up by 1 here in overtime. Nice move. Richardson gets the little floater to go. Diamond Richardson gets the bucket. Little floater from 10 feet, 68-65. 2 minutes to play here in overtime. Lady Lions by 3. Here's Strickland back on the other end, trying to get some contact. No call on Campbell. The kick ahead in transition. Bruton on the run out and the layup. Just like that, 6-0 run here. Lady Lions back up by 5. And wasting no time, the Bulldogs pushing it in transition. And Dixon's fouled. It's going to be on Campbell. First one is good. Cuts it to a 4-point game. And second one's good as well. So 70-67 with 1:45 to go. UAPB up 3 with the basketball. Bruton races up the right sideline. Needs some help here. And that's going to be a tie-up, alternating possession. Bulldog ball. Needs some help. Strickland pull up 12-footer, air ball. Rebound, Campbell's got it, 1:20 to go. Lady Lions up 3, they dodge a bullet there. Timeout UAPB. We'll take a timeout with them here with 1:16 to go in overtime. Lady Lions up 70-67 over the Bulldogs of A&M. Right back with more after this timeout.
My dad's one of the producers. He's there tonight. Bring this sweet.
Trying to get it in bounds here. Destiny Richardson gets it to Bruton. Coaching 1 minute left here in overtime. UAPB up by 3. That's a kick ball. They missed the call. It was kicked by the Bulldogs, no call. And it's going to be a turnover. Bad break there, 1 minute to go. That's a travel. And Scipio gives it back to the Lady Lions with 1:02 left. On the shot clock. Walker the kick out. Pull up jumper, Asia Richardson, no good. Here on the run out, Strickland's got a breakaway layup. And we got a 1-point game with 36 seconds to go. And Brittany Strickland now with 21 in the game. 30 seconds remaining here. Asia Richardson holds her dribble out high. Now to Bruton. Shot clock and game clock about 5 seconds apart. A screen from Walker. Left side, UAPB up 1. This is a big possession right here. Top of the key. Diamond Richardson with the drive. 7 on the shot clock. They're going to have to shoot it. They're about to turn it over. 1 second. Shot clock violation. Well, nope. There's no violation. That's the ball game. Little controversy here at the end of the game. Alabama A&M thought it should have been a shot clock violation, and they did not call it. Instead, UAPB got the And they're coming over to us for a replay, and I don't know if we got anything. I don't have to ask and see. I'm checking right now. I have to see if they can replay that back in there, and I'm waiting to get a signal or something from my crew in the back, because I talking over. UAPB up 1. This is a big possession right here. Top of the key. Diamond Richardson with the drive. 7 on the shot clock. They're going to have to shoot it. They're about to turn it over. 1 second. Shot clock violation. Well, nope. There's no violation. That's the ball game. Little controversy here at the end of the game. Alabama A&M thought it should have been a shot clock violation, and they did not call it. Instead, UAPB got and they're coming over to us for Strickland's got a breakaway layup, and we got a 1-point game with 36 seconds to go, and Brittany Strickland now with 21 in the game. 30 seconds remaining here. Aisha Richardson holds her dribble out high. Now to Bruton. Shot clock and game clock about 5 seconds apart. A screen from Walker. Left side, UAPB up 1. This is a big possession right here. Top of the key. Diamond Richardson with the drive. 7 on the shot clock. They're going to have to shoot it. They're about to turn it over. 1 second. Shot clock violation. Well, nope. There's no violation. That's the ball game. Little controversy here at the end of the game. Alabama A&M thought it should have been a shot clock violation. I'm Tim Stubbs. We'll say a short goodbye, and then we will have men's action coming up for you here shortly.